the stock market, meaning companies' new highs.
I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. They're nuts. They know nothing.
An online network called Internet.
Well, it's very hip to be on the internet right now. Welcome, my degenerates. The rest of your life starts right now on Market Mania. The no bullshit approach to all financial markets, including Dogecoin, NFTs, and the largest casino in the world, the U.S. stock market. Today on Market Mania, we give you your picks of the day. The NFTs are still going crazy. PRPO ticker symbol. Didn't do any research on that. Going to be exciting to me too. Doge and ETH through the roof, but top story, STONKS are puking today. What is happening here? You may notice the upper left, our little ticker is broken today, much like the S&P 500, down over 1% today. And things are down after what can only be considered an epic. I mean, if you really kind of zoom out for a year or so, you have an epic pandemic run-up. You have inflation fears as the Fed prints ridiculous. And then, you got a pullback today. I mean, I don't know. Tony, the producers, this isn't, what is this? What is this, Armageddon? Is Zero Hedge tweeting every 4 minutes? Or, what? Not that bad, right? Just a little pullback? Just a little Pulley McPullerson?
Well, this is a little pullback driven by those inflation scares. But breaking news coming in from the wire, U.S. Treasury Secretary Yellen, rates may need to rise to prevent the economy from overheating. So, that might have something to do with what's coming for the rest of the afternoon here. That will tank stocks. But you know what? I don't think Yellen has it in her to raise rates. I don't think they actually will do it. I think she's saying it because she's supposed to, but I feel like this is an opportunity to buy the dip. Now, it could be controversial, but the problem is if you raise rates, how does the U.S. even begin to service its own debt? You will burst one bubble or another, even at the mere mention of trying it. And every time they've tried to do it over the last 10 years, the market absolutely tanked. So I feel like it's a buy the dip opportunity, and they will still backstop it. What do you think, Brett?
Well, plus you've got Biden and Kamala in office, so you can just trust them to always make the right and full of integrity decision. I like buying the dip here, I guess. I mean, I've kind of shifted to a long only kind of maximalist, even though I still like to short companies I hate. The risk reward in being long is so much better, especially when things are sort of on a tear like they've been. Like there's going to be brief pullbacks or something, but we haven't had like an extended crash. And so the reward is if you go long and just join the herd is really good. And the reward in going short to me is a lot less, and it's a lot riskier. So why do that?
Hard to make money shorting. And as Bill Huang showed, it's also hard to make money at 5x leverage.
Well, Charlie Munger apparently said there's 3 ways to go broke: liquor, ladies, and leverage. So take it from like a 90-year-old billionaire, multi-billionaire.
97-year-old billionaire that recently shit all over Bitcoin in a well-circulated video of him saying that he hates it. He don't like it.
Yeah, he drinks five Cokes a day, the sugar Coke. Because they own 10% of Coke, and they're still, him and Buffett are drinking like a 6-pack a day of Coke.
They actually, I don't know
90s.
If anybody watched, hey, how bad could it be for you? If anybody was watching that Munger, where Buffett throws it to Munger shits all over Bitcoin. Munger has like 2 or 3 Diet Cokes in front of him. It's just. Sure, whatever. It's probably not. How bad could it be for you, really, honestly, if these guys are...
I think it's overblown. I always thought it was ridiculous when I was living in New York City. Bloomberg wanted to ban soda sizes. Like that's the one thing you want to do to fight obesity. There's all these, like, it's insane. Let people make their own decisions.
Yeah, how about like farming up some fresh vegetables, eating like meat, and like I mean, how like it's just
you can only buy a 16-ounce soda, not a 32, and like that suddenly we're just a healthy population. No,
I'm against
That's
it
what
not
plants
only
love.
from free market standpoint, but also because it prevents the obvious push towards idiocracy, and we're almost there.
It wouldn't stop there. It definitely doesn't stop there.
Need to get a little bigger, and Kanye needs to be president for us to go to the idiocracy singularity. Tony, the producer.
Kanye, Caitlyn Jenner, I would vote for that ticket. Just throwing that out there.
Tony, the producer. Doge and ETH were the right answers today, although ETH is pulling back. So is Doge a little bit. I guess the Yellen news, I guess they think that they might raise, maybe FinTalk thinks that shares of Doge might be affected by the Yellen rates. It's unclear. But let's take a look at that. This is, that's got to be a Doge. I know a Doge chart when I see it. I know a zoomed out Doge chart when I see it. What do you think's happening here? Everyone's retarded, right? And it's just gonna hit 69 cents or $1, or the prophecy will be fulfilled.
Well, I think that when the Large Hadron Collider fired up in the mid-aughts and split that first subatomic particle, it actually drove the universe into two separate parallel paths, and we're actually on the clown world one, and the other one has flying cars and pneumatic mail tube delivery and all that cool shit. And we get weird Doge money and pandemics. So that's my professional analysis of Doge. You really just got to be 80 IQ on this sort of thing. There's just no getting around the fact that this is a joke coin that's being driven by meme magic and really nothing else. Ethereum, on the other hand, I think has some very strong fundamentals and is growing because people are realizing it is truly undervalued.
So, Brett Ritchie, you're going to have to tee off here. What? I guess I could probably get you to take the opposite of both of those, can't I?
To some extent. So Doge, I think, is part. I think a large part of this is Elon is hosting SNL this Saturday. I think that Doge is going to run up. It's kind of like the buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. I expect Doge to go up. Maybe Friday people might start cutting back on it, like ahead of the show. But everyone expects Elon to pump Doge on Saturday Night Live. And Elon, it's a little weird, but like he's the richest guy in the world. And he loves pumping Doge almost as much as he loves building rockets or whatever. So I don't like he's really trying to make Doge a thing. Like it's been months now of him consistently supporting Doge in a very public fashion. So I don't expect that to change, right? You have one of the most influential people in the world that really, really, really loves Doge. And there's a lot of other people that like it too. And then you have a lot of haters, which can make for a good coin. Right, you have the salty people on both sides, like, oh, it doesn't do anything, and my, Cardano's next mainnet phase is going to come out and completely change everything as we know it, and everyone's like, I don't care, I'm the 80 IQ guy. Doge doesn't even pretend to do anything, whereas a lot of these, you go down the coin market cap top 100, there's a ton of vaporware on there. Why does Doge get called out for being a genuine coin? I don't like that. In terms of ETH, I didn't see this coming. I mistakenly ended up getting long ETH because I wanted to buy some NFTs, and FTX and Coinbase wouldn't let me withdraw my deposit until it cleared or something. And so I just kept it in ETH. But I remember Micon, I was talking to you last week at ETH was 2,500. I was like, I wouldn't really want to be long ETH here. And it's going crazy. I think there's a lot of excitement around NFTs, which we're going to get to. DeFi, that's been doing its thing. The fees are still high. They haven't been crazy, but they're not manageable for a lot of users. So
there's a secondary story with ETH too, where if you look at the Matic network, Polygon, you have to call it now. Polygon is just piling up ETH and the ERC20 tokens over to layer 2. It is just they're flowing in at a huge rate. The Uniswap version over on layer 2 is QuickSwap, and their liquidity went from 100 and something million to 600 million over just the last week or so. And there's just, this isn't necessarily bearish for ETH. It just means wow, ETH is so useful. There's so many cool projects on it, all the NFTs, all the little horsies that are running, all of the crypto kitties and the the crypto punks and all the dumbass art. And it's all going over, and people want to do this. People want to ape into this and out and trade and acquire, but they don't want to. That fee is the thing that's making it only a whale's playground. And if you could do the same thing without the fee, cross the bridge once and then paying one time and then real super cheap pennies to do this, well, that's what people want.
Well, that's why Binance Smart Chain has been blowing up, because it's a much more centralized version. The thing about the layer 2 stuff that I like, it's just as centralized as Tron or Binance or any of these other projects, but because it's branded layer 2, everyone's like, oh, it's not the same as using the decentralized Ethereum mainnet. People need to realize that. Again, I find a lot of the marketing tactics used by Ethereum community to be pretty disingenuous. And so I just, most people don't even realize that the layer 2 is a significantly more centralized platform.
So you have ETH and Doge pumping. Elon to Saturday Night Live. Will Doge hit 69 cents? Will it hit $1? As a lot of the FinTalk videos, man, we really missed some. There's a Reason video out there. You got to go Google it. We don't have it loaded for you, about dog money from yesterday or 2 days ago. It's hilarious.
Oh, I saw that one. It's great.
That FinTalk girl with the Doge to $1. It's like that shit might actually. I mean, there's enough idiots on there that pump Safe Moon. No offense, FinTalkers. No offense, but there's enough really stupid people. No offense. That were just pumping these Binance scam chain coins. That if there's a few million on there, if they all ape in their $190 into Doge, then
but they're not idiots. Is a worthy coin. No one criticizes people if they're going out and buying Algorand or something, right? No one's like, oh, you can't believe you bought Algorand, the 10th Ethereum competitor or whatever.
I think it's worthwhile to play this entire 2-minute video.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
I'm going to veto that.
Yeah, can we go to the middle of it then? Just because the beginning's just the slow. Yeah, just right. There's some decent. Yeah, I'll take 30 seconds of this. That's fine.
Him looking for high yields, that's never the case. He's seeking 6% return. Slow and steady wins the race. When he checks his accounts just to see what they're fielding, it's like driving in Maryland. Ain't nobody yielding. What is he to do? He shouldn't be in a drought. So he visits his advisor just to sort it all out. Inflation's higher than your bond rate. That's what I was fearing. So your savings account, me to do, put it all in dog money. Dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money. I'm trading it in for dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money, dog money.
All right.
That's it, man. That's the world we live in.
That's cool. That's with it, Brett. That's how the kids are doing it. It's fun.
I'm just saying, put some respect on Doge's name. That's all I'm here for.
I just said
put some respect on it.
I was bullish on the entire 2-minute video about dog money. I mean, in the reality here, first of all, I think you need to. You're in this euphoric moment. That's fine, but I think that you're going to find that when we fast forward 6 months, 1 year, I think we're going to look at this, and then it'll hit $1. It'll hit 60 cents. I got a feeling there's nothing much behind that. I don't.
It's the Bitcoin of memes, man. You think memes are going to go away? I think memes are going to keep being a huge popular part of the internet. This right here is the Bitcoin of memes.
My good man.
The problem I see with
Dogecoin is going to return back to its, is going to fall, 90+% from here. If we fast forward 6 months to 1 year, we'll see. That's why we track it. And I could be wrong.
Yeah, you'll be wrong.
Big shout out to Angelo BTC, one of the Oest of G's, one of the whalists of whales. He went massive into Doge, predicting this a couple weeks ago, and then he watched with steel hands, with diamond hands, those the dump from 30-something cents to 20-something cents. He posted a minus 9 million P&L statement, and he's like, fuck it, nope. He's like, not selling. Yep, just it's going up. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think you're right in the short term, Brett.
I'm just saying it deserves a seat at the table alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's equally worthy.
If their GitHub starts getting active and they produce really good secure code, and just if they just update it to where modern cryptos are, then you're right. Then you might be right. You might actually end up being right. We'll see.
It'd be amazing.
We'll see. We'll see. So, Tony, the producer, load up this PRPO. What is this Doge-like candle here?
Well, woke up this morning to seeing this in pre-market up like 170%, and I knew it had a little more to go. It is riding on news that came out this morning. They've got a new product on Amazon that anybody can buy, this COVID-19 antibody test. So I guess you can just get these at-home tests. You apparently just insert these little tracking devices up your ass, and then they tell you whether or not. No, I don't know how it works, but based on the news, they really pumped, and I don't know if they've got more to go here. It looks like there's kind of a sell-off now, but you know, just I haven't seen a stock move like that in a while. It looked a lot like a crypto to me, but I think we're going to start to see a lot more stuff like this, major swings up and major swings down in the stock market. I think it will resemble crypto markets quite a bit more as things get so much more frothy. So not much to really go in on depth on this. It's just an example of how things are going crazy in the stock market. So
you got a lot of retail. Retail's locked and loaded right now. From Doge to ETH to leverage trading to whatever, like retail is locked and loaded and paying attention. They're not necessarily making smart decisions. A lot of them are following the prettiest FinTalk influencer they can find and just clicking in whatever she tells them. But they are aware, and the meager paychecks are going in there. And there are some sizable bankrolls that are starting to become aware too, that aren't necessarily the sharpest in the shed. And this is, like Tony said, anything with a low unit cost that is moving by hundreds of percents. Well, that is what it is right now. That's what's hot. Brett, we gotta jump into the NFTs because my man Brett Ritchie has been hot. Okay, he's been white hot on NFTs.
To be fair, they've all been pretty hot, so it's easy to feel like a genius when they're pretty much all going up.
So
what's this latest bullshit here?
So the people that did CryptoPunks came out yesterday with MeBits, which is their follow-up to CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks there were 10,000 of them. They came out in 2017. They were basically free or really cheap when they first came out. Then like late last year, early this year, they went really crazy. People calling them the OG NFTs. And the floor now, I think, is something like $70K for the cheapest of the 10,000 CryptoPunks. And there's been like an $8 million sale. There might have even been one over 10 million. A little out of my price range, so I haven't been following it super closely. But trust me, how do you know if someone owns a CryptoPunk? Don't worry, they'll tell you. They'll put it as their Twitter avatar. They love to signal, hey guys, I spent all this money on this thing. Look at me. There's a new opportunity for them to do that. So MeBits or Larva Labs, the creator, they created 20,000 MeBits. 10,000 of them are reserved for if you had a CryptoPunk, you get a free MeBit. And then they have some other project, something Glyph, another 1,000 that get a free MeBit if you own one of those. So there's 9,000 for the public. And it started at 2.5 ETH yesterday, which is about 8,000. And it like sold out pretty quickly. I think their like bonding curve or whatever got down to like 2.42 ETH. So basically 2.5 ETH for one of these. I don't like this project. I don't like the fact that they reward the people that already saw these huge gains on CryptoPunks. It would be like if Top Shot said, if you own a Cosmic, Season 1 Cosmic, which is their rarest card, you get a free Season 2 Holo on the next pack drop, which is like, you already got the reward of owning the CryptoPunk. They're up massive. So,
but things like the Bored Ape Yacht Club does get your goat, does it not?
I love the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So this was different. This one was 0.08 ETH for all 10,000. It was an accessible level. There was no like it gets more expensive as the sale goes on. You know, buy what you want. And so I woke up Saturday morning. I'd heard of this project a few days before, and I didn't have any ETH at the time, so I didn't really like dig into it. Woke up Saturday morning, and I saw like, you know, Twitter timeline talk about these things, and I was like, wow, like this, they just sold out. This looks like it could be hot, and like I just woke up Saturday morning. It all kind of happened overnight, Friday night, Saturday morning. So I was like, a lot of people don't know about this yet. So I hopped on OpenSea. I bought 2 of them, one for 0.2 ETH and one for 0.4 ETH. And the floor now is like 0.3 ETH for the cheapest ones. It hit almost 0.5, but I think that the Larva Labs one definitely kind of took some wind out of the sales of this in the short term. But I like these a lot. And it also, the cool thing about this NFT is it unlocks like benefits if you own one of these NFTs. Like their merch store is only available if you have the NFT. They have an area on their site that only people, you have to sign MetaMask transactions, like prove ownership, so you can actually engage with these things. So I think it's pretty cool. I'll
be the Charlie Munger here. I do not think that this looks like bullshit. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Do you like CryptoPunks?
Do not get it. Do not understand. Do not get it. I don't see why the little picture of the ape is a big deal. Do not get it. And do not understand. You're going to unlock merch. Great.
Do you like CryptoPunks?
No, I don't understand that either. I don't get it. I see all the crypto Twitter. I mean, it never appealed to me. I was never thinking, oh, I'll just ape in 30 ETH. I'll just throw in 70 to 100K on this bullshit. Like, no, not once. And yet I love rare Pepes. So I don't know. Maybe I'm the asshole here.
Like I do like the aspect they have the different traits, so you can like look for different rarities, and then they're also going to have breeding with these, so you can then like breed your apes to create new ones down the road, things like that. And with the me bits, supposedly they're like Lego pieces that you can move around or something. I'm not quite sure how that works. So I think we're still like in the early stages of NFTs and like the possibilities of what they can unlock in terms of experiences, in terms of access, in terms of even like composability. Yeah, why not?
You're going to give
experiences in the metaverse.
A fucking heart attack, all right?
There might be what if there's like a Diplo concert that you need a Meebit for on Fortnite or something, you know? Like that'll happen, stuff like that.
Then I'm going to I'm going to go play basketball then. I don't know. Like it just, fuck, there's
get on board, man. These trains are not slowing. You may not like these specific projects, but the NFTs, in my opinion, like it's still the early innings. There are going to be some massive, massive, massive winners in the NFT space. We've already seen some with Top Shop, CryptoPunks. We're just getting started. So
I wish you the best. I've always thought NFTs would going to end up with like some EVE Online or like some game where there's tons of them and you can like, maybe it's that Alien World shit that's happening. Like where like you build a big alliance and then there's like treachery and then you fight. And you get the NFT to upgrade the guns, and there's in-game money, and then there's like, it's all ownable like by the players. I always thought, but it'd have to be like some super fun game that actually would drive it. I never thought it would be like little pieces of art or little apes that are smoking cigarettes and unshaved, so you can buy hats that also have your ape on it. That's not. I mean, but that's just me. I don't know. I mean,
you don't like Doge, you don't like NFTs, man. I think
I'm boomer
you're not going to make it. I think it might be safe to say. NGMI.
I don't care if people like this stuff too. I'm not hating on it really. I mean, it's not my thing. I don't get it. I mean, but it's not. I hope people have fun, and I
love the Bored Apes, and they're an accessible price point, and like I like the fair launch. To me, like the thing I didn't like about me, but by the way, if I had the liquid ETH yesterday, I still would have bought one because I think the ROI was there. The floor ones were going for like 1.5 to 2 ETH, but like you some of them sold for like 100 ETH. So like the upside was there. You take a small loss most of the time, or you could hit a big home run. But I'm out on those.
All right. Well, let's put your picks where your mouth is, Brett, and let's load up the Market Mania pick of the day.
Drop it like it's hot. Everybody stack. I'm stacking to the top.
For this part, we do put our safety glasses on because this is not investment advice. You got to do your own research. We're not telling you what to do. But, Tony, the producer, what's your pick of the day?
I'm going with another Chico crypto pick called iExec RLC. He's been keeping an eye on all of those Ethereum scaling solutions. He's really got a lot to say on it, a lot of smart things, and recently he's been talking about iExec. So I'm going to roll with that, and hopefully we can see a few gains, small unit price, and might be a fun little gamble.
Never heard of it, but we'll probably click it up later. Brett Ritchie, your pick of the day.
I'm going with the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I think by, if you could scroll down a little, I don't know what the current floor is, but it should be around 0.3. Yeah, 0.31 to 0.35. Buy, I guess, whatever your budget affords. But I like the floors are typically good places to shop. So I like buying one of the cheap ones here. The floor was 0.5 before the B-Bits launched. So we've seen it come back in a bit. But I think that I think this could be a thing, man. The community, the early community is pretty strong. And I like them. So... And I have 2 of them, full disclosure, whatever, but I like them.
Pumping his bags, you're allowed to do it because it's not investment advice.
You can do it Elon does it all the time, man. So
if Elon can do it, Brett Ritchie can do it.
Damn right.
Fuck it. I'm going with an NFT pick of the day. Fine. This one is a Z run horse. And I believe I picked out a specific horse, but it's fine if you don't. It doesn't need to be that exact horse. NFTs that you can actually run in a race. There's races going all the time. You get a horse, you breed them, you race them. It's kind of like this old game they used to have at like Dave & Buster's like 15 years ago. But whatever. It looks super awesome. And I think that they have got like thousands and thousands of people that are online now really fucking with this. I can see this in like sports books of the future. I can see this shit happening in Decentraland, and I can see people just like getting big ass bored. I can see this happening in like the real world. But anyway, I think that's one of the cool games that's on Ethereum. Now on Matic too. They're doing Matic, so you don't have the fees. That's my official pick of the day, is the about nothing into something horse for 3.2 ETH. So you want a fucked up, you want a 5-digit NFT pick of the day? There you go. You got one out of me.
God, the future's weird.
Yeah, the world is weird. Maybe I'm kind of like Tony the producer's thing on the old Large Hadron Collider. We may be on the clown timeline right now. Haven't gotten a haircut in a while, but that's okay because you can always blame it on the old pandemic. No problems there.
Pandemic.
The political show coming soon to a YouTube near you. So we will end this with, I don't know. Let's just go with Spose and the I'm Awesome track. Little known. And it goes a little, the hook goes a little, let's go verse 1. And it goes like this. My pants sag low, even though that went out of style like 10 years ago. Spose, I got the swagger of a cripple. Got little biceps, getting fatter in the middle. Actually a good song overall. Do me a favor, like and subscribe to this show right here on YouTube. And follow us at Market Mania Show on TikTok and on Twitter. We will see you tomorrow, if there is a tomorrow. But for now, it's lights out.
I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. I never sleep if I don't have. I never sleep. I never sleep if I don't have my medicine. Time to right the wrong. So your hands in the air if you like the song. If you're going over there, take it twice as long. Last time ain't talking about Tylenol. Oh, I bet you'd like to know. You can come around the way if you're trying to go. If you want to switch lanes for a pot of gold or a domino, out of control. The usual. Get mad cause I'm looking at your girl. Switch it up. I do it so much louder than everything you've heard. Everybody heard, got the word that the world wasn't turning. Act like you're in a jury. Power of turning where I would turn in. Can't lie like Mississippi burning. Don't act like you're in a daze. I imagine it'll look the other way. Couldn't clear space on my mind. Was afraid of the time. Strobe light like in the moonlight. I'm in the mood right now. How about tonight? My interview's tight now. I was